Howdy folks, it's Meandering Mike in the Man Cave of Madness. It's almost midnight, and tonight we're bringing you a special announcement about the great sale for Hollandspiele games. It's their Hollandays sale for 2022. It's started now. It starts on the 21st on the East Coast, so it's already the 21st, unless you're on the West Coast, but you can still do it now. I've already placed my order. So we're going to take a look at their webpage and talk a little bit about the things that they offer in their sale. All right, so what we can see here is their nice little homepage right now with their Hollandays sale. The primary thing to notice is that all games, all box games, are $5 off each. Now, that does not include expansions unless they come in a box. So yes, large expansions that come in a box are still $5 off. Also, if you buy at least 2 games or expansions, you can get a free game here. It's called Watch Out, That's a Dracula. So you can get $5 off per game or boxed expansion. You can get a free game, that specific one, Watch Out, That's a Dracula. And if you notice here, if you spend $100 or more, you get 10% off on everything. That's on top of the $5 off. So if you want to load up your cart with lots of goodies, games, expansions, you can save a ton of money. So what do they have available? Well, Hollandspiele has quite a few games out right now. And virtually everything in their catalog is currently in stock. I only saw one game that was currently out of stock. That's Westphalia. Everything else so far, but order soon because some of these things are going to go out of stock. Quite a lot of nice games. If you notice, some of these games are only $35, and with $5 off, that's more than an extra 10% bonus. That's like 14.5%, almost 15% off. There are even some games that are, let's see, that are only $30. So, for example, Islet here, which is a very interesting game with a wood board and strings that you go in and out and out and in, making a strange combination of crossing strings. That's a $30 game, $5 off, $25. That's 1/6 off. So that's 16 2/3%. For you that enjoy math, that's almost 17% off. And then on top of that, if you're getting $100 or more in your cart before shipping, you get an extra 10% off of that. So lots of good deals out here. Some of these games, like I mentioned, are boxed expansions. So like Horse and Matchlock. This is an expansion for the Horse and Musket series. But you'll notice it is $5 off because it's a boxed expansion. Whereas for, let me maneuver here, I believe we go to page 3. If you're into the Table Battles series, there's a whole bunch of expansions for Table Battles, and those expansions are only $20 each. They're not $5 off. But again, you're going to get 10% off if you're getting $100 or more worth of goodies. So that's some examples of some of the fun stuff you get. What does Hollandspiele have available? Well, they've got games on ancients, like the Romans. They've got their Swords and Shields series. They've got Civil War games. They've got family games like Ribbit and Islet. They've got a Napoleonic game, Siege of Mantua. They got a couple games on the Crimean War. They've got American Revolutionary War. They've got a number of solo-oriented games. If we look at collections, okay, American Civil War, Ancients, District Commander. These are games by Brian Train. These are like counterinsurgency type games. Horse and Musket series. So here's John Thiessen's. This is a mix of Civil War, Ancients, Napoleonic. That's a specific designer. Here's the Shields and Swords series. Okay, more Civil War and Crimean War. Here, solo. This is where I was going for. So these are, let me open this up. There are 7 specifically designed for solo play. Agricola, Master of Britain, The Wars of Marcus Aurelius, Charlemagne, Master of Europe, NATO Air Commander, Stilicho, The Last of the Romans, Escape from Hades, that's a science fiction game, Aurelian, Restorer of the World. Some of these other games are just fine for solo play, like the Civil War games and things like that. Some of the World War II games, they have the Scheldt campaign and a couple others. Some will specifically say that it's got low solitaire suitability. So some of these games that are designed for 3, 4, 5 players do not play well solitaire. So you can take a look at those individual details about specific games, and it'll tell you that when they're not geared towards. So, like for example, Dinosaur Gauge. They have a lot of railroad games. They've got the Sioux Line. They've got Westward Rails. They've got Dual Gauge. Here's the new one from Mary Holland. She's the designer along with Amabel Holland. This is a dinosaur railroad game. Yes, dinosaurs. 3 to 5 players, but here, as they say, low solitaire suitability. But if you like your whole family to play, or you got a group of friends that you like to play rail games and such, you can do those. So, pop back to the main window here. So remember, $5 off for all these box games or big boxed expansions. $100 or more before shipping. Boom, an extra 10% off on the top. Get your free game as long as you've bought 2 games or expansions or more. And these games that they come out, they're usually limited available only during the sale. They did once put a dual pack of 2 of the games that they offered together that you can get those, but normally these bonus games are only available through the sale. Now they did say some of these titles are going out of print, so take a look at those. If any of that series is interested of you, they're going to be sort of put on hiatus. The only one that's going out of print permanently is the Boom and Zoom game. Okay. So that is my little spiel for Hollandspiele. That sale again is in effect now. It lasts through December the 4th. So go out and get yourself some good games, a lot of family games, war games, all sorts of interesting stuff. Take a look and enjoy your Hollandays. Meandering Mike, the Man Cave of Madness, signing out. Take care, everyone, and ciao.